Karolina Schmid at Pilates Swiss. I'm going to be doing a Pilates Visceral sequence and we're focusing on mobilizations today. We're going to do some inversions. Join me, we're going to start with the pre-Pilates. So go ahead and lie down on the mat. You want to pull your body into axial elongation. At some point during our class, we're going to relax the jaw muscles, the pelvic floor, the belly button. So that's a really important to-do list item, but we're going to start today activating. So you're going to inhale in axial elongation, relax your stomach. You're going to exhale, scoop your stomach first by sinking your ribs down, pulling your stomach in and lifting your pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, watch me expand my stomach. I'm going to exhale, scoop my stomach first. Inhale, relax your stomach in all directions. Exhale, ribs down, belly button in, and pelvic floor lift. It's like stopping wind or urine. It's like squeezing the bones of your butt together when you're thinking about the pelvic floor. It's worth it to try and concentrate that for a moment or two if you're not familiar. So I'm going to go ahead and reach my arms back. I'm releasing my stomach in axial elongation. I'm going to exhale, scoop my stomach first, and then with a staggered breath, I'm going to tuck my butt under. It's called a coccyx curl. I'm going to go ahead and roll up. Now I'm hanging onto my legs, the shoulders are back, my feet are moving a wee little bit, and then on the inhale, I'm going to unfurl my spine, and that just feels so good to roll up taller than I came in. So go ahead, breathe in, relax your stomach in axial elongation. Exhale, scoop first. And then you roll back down. You can go ahead and grab your legs if you want to, because this is a beautiful mobilization for your spine and it's really working your stomach. Inhale in axial elongation, relax your stomach. Maybe you can see me scoop my stomach first and then tuck my butt under. In a next step, continuing the exhale, breathing out and using that core strength to begin the mobilization. On the inhale, I roll out like a swan coming out of water. Here I'm going to release my stomach on the inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to scoop first, and then I'm going to roll down. I'm still hanging onto my legs. So I want to be careful that my neck and shoulders are soft. A lot of people will pull their shoulders up out of exertion, out of trying really hard. So that's really important that you're not all hunched and working at the cost of your back. Inhale, watch me relax my stomach here in axial elongation. And exhale, I'm going to scoop first. Then I'm going to tuck my booty under. That's coccyx curl, coccyx, tailbone, curl, tuck under. And one more time, I'm grabbing my legs to roll up. When the air is empty, I'm going to use the inhale to roll up. I'm releasing my stomach, returning into axial elongation. And on the exhale, I'm going to roll down. Now, if you feel comfortable grabbing your legs, go ahead. Otherwise, you can let go of your legs. And that gives you a little bit more challenge. But you only want to do this if you find you're doing it cleanly. So one thing you want to watch out for, if you're not hanging onto your legs, you don't want to do this type of thing where you're using momentum and you're shoving your stomach out. So if you find hanging onto your legs makes the mobilization cleaner, then by all means continue at the version where you're working better. With or without hanging onto your legs, inhale, relax your stomach in axial elongation. That feels good. Exhale, scoop first, and then staggered breath means I've breathed out a wee bit in order to initiate the local muscle recruitment before, in this case, I slowly go into that mobilization. Now, for the one person, having the knees bent is easier. It has to do with the angle of that hip flexor area. Exhale. And for the other person, having the legs extended is easier. It has to do with working with the weight of the legs to help you. So I'm going to go ahead and extend my legs. You can give that a try if you wish. Inhale, I relax my stomach. Exhale, I scoop first. And then you can really see that I'm doing a first recruitment. That's our staggered breath in the visceral method. And so I'm rolling down slowly. Try squeezing your inner thighs together. Hug that midline. Here in axial elongation, my shoulders away from the ears. I'm relaxing my stomach. I'm going to exhale. exhale first, then in a staggered breath, meaning I'm breathing out first before I go into the mobilization, I'm actually going to do the classical roll-up where you end up forward, 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 but I'm not letting my stomach slop down on my legs. I'm staying really, really round and lifted. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to breathe into my flanks, not just into my ribs, east-west. I'm going to exhale first, and then I'm going to go backwards, and I'm thinking that I'm in a little tiny tube, and I'm rolling backwards to get through that tube. So I'm not hunching, and I'm slowly rolling down. Now, at Pilates Swiss, we refer to this as the pants off maneuver, because it pulls your pants off. So I'm going to inhale, relax your stomach, and exhale. It's not what you were thinking. Pants off remover refers to the pull on the pants when I'm rolling down. So I'm going to stay here, breathe in. And again, I'm making sure that I'm active, shoulders are back. I'm not letting my body lie on my legs. Right here, there's a little unicorn with a cupcake with a ribbon. And so I don't want to squish the unicorn. And I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to treat this as stomach work. This is the classical form of Pilates roll-up. Really important to do this mobilization. And for those of you who have breakfasted well, we're going to continue with the teaser prep. I'm going to inhale, relax my stomach in axial elongation. I'm going to exhale, scoop first. And I'm going to roll up. Up there are angels with grapes. I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to exhale. Roll down, little mobilization, teaser prep. Make sure you're squeezing your knees together. Again, hugging the midline and not swinging and slopping with that leg. You don't want to cheat and use momentum by swinging up with that leg. Inhale. Now, because I like you, I'm going to do a little version. Wait for it. It's coming. Inhale, relax your stomach here. Exhale, scoop first. Then coccyx curl. That means tuck your tailbone under. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Exhale, roll down. 3 times teaser prep with the other leg extended. Inhale, here's where I relax my abdominal pressure. I'm going to exhale, scoop first. Then, when that air is exhale a little bit, and I've got the recruitment of my local muscles, I'm going to continue in the mobilization. And in this case, adding a lever. I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to exhale first. And I'm going to roll down, roll down, roll down. Yes, please. Inhale, reach those arms back. I'm going to exhale, scoop first. And the last time, I'm going to roll up, roll up, roll up. I'm going to stay right here. And I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to roll down. Good. Take your knees into your chest. Circle your lower back. Now, I promised you that we would take a moment to relax our local muscles. And you want to think of yourself as relaxing your jaw. Your jaw is relaxed like you're at the dentist and everything is numb. Make your tongue all thick and fuzzy. Maybe you want to think of yourself as being in the swimming pool and blowing air bubbles in your swimming pool. It's all about relaxing this important diaphragm, the mouth region, and at the same time giving your brain the signal to relax your pelvic floor. And that's as though your sailboat is flowing down the river, you're relaxing your pelvic floor. Nobody has to pass water on your mat. You just have to give your brain to relax for a moment. And that's really important because a hypertoned pelvic floor, a hypertoned local muscle there is just as inefficient as one that has no strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and extend your favorite leg towards the ceiling. And we're going to do classical leg circles. So we're just going to take the leg towards you, circle around, and finish this circle without losing axial elongation. So using Pilates Swiss tool, I'm going to inhale, relax my stomach to prepare. And I'm going to exhale, scoop and circle. Good, good, good. So this is a stability exercise. You do not want to be slopping back and forth. And you do not want to be pressing with your hands. You want to use your axial elongation and your stability to stay stable and beautiful. If you need to bend the knee, you can. It's about staying neutral in your pelvis and your cervical spine and your shoulder girdle. And I want you to just add this little modification. I'm going to inhale, relax my stomach. And as I exhale, I'm going going to circle the foot, the ankle as well. Once I start to circle my ankle, the ball and socket joint starts to circle as well. And that activates different structures in the pelvic muscles that wouldn't be as activated before. If I'm just doing a flexion, adduction, extension, abduction, it's not as beneficial as circling that ball and socket joint. Maybe you can see me circling my ankle as well. Go ahead and go in the opposite direction. And we're going to do 5. Inhale, relax your stomach. Exhale, 4. You can bend the knee if you need. That's no problem, ain't no shame. Exhale, 3. Circling your ankle. Exhale, 2. Very good. And always with your staggered breath. And 1. And go ahead and circle your knees right and left. And that stability exercise after our mobilization roll-up modifications and teaser prep is a beautiful complement. So go ahead and take the other leg. I'm going to repeat that staggered breath. Pick your level, either your leg bent if your hamstring is a bit tight, or you can extend the leg nice and long. Remember, you're not gripping with your hands. Everything is soft. And I'm going to go right into the whole visceral recruitment. So I'm going to inhale, relax my stomach. I'm going to exhale, scoop down, around and up. And when the air is finished, the circle is finished. Inhale and exhale. So go ahead and circle the ankle as well. And notice how the ball and socket joint activates. That's interesting. If you've just been doing a flexion, adduction, extension, abduction, add that little tip. Inhale and exhale, circle other direction. Inhale, exhale, scoop first. 3, keep your body long and strong. Exhale, 2, and exhale, 1, and take a wee break. And this is your knee stirs. You're letting the ball and socket joint of the hip relax. You're not wiggling with your legs. You're letting the hands passively circle. And what I want you to do now is I just want you to relax your jaw and your pelvic floor one more time. Good, good. And with that, we've done a little mobilization sequence and a little mobilization during our stability of our ball and socket joint of the hip. This is a PILATESwiss Visceral Pilates Blitz. Thank you for joining us.